Hi guys, it's Nigel, Locking Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well. It's still Tuesday morning and I'm on my second property tour today, and I want to welcome you to a place called Warwick, Crescent. It's just off Spa Road, a few minutes from the town. It's really convenient to get into, a level walk into town, and you're there right into your amenities. This then links on the old Morgan estate. There's some amenities with a garage just around the corner on Spa Road. You've got some surgeries, and like I said, you can get to the town quite conveniently from here. Just in there behind me though, and what we're selling today is a nice little mature, sort of a cottage. I think they were built either in the 30s or 50s, but it's got parking, as you can just see to the front. It's double glazing, there's gas, there's a lovely little living room in there. What I mean by that is it's got a big window, but it's got a log burner, very cute. Then it's got a dining room, a downstairs bathroom, but also an upstairs bathroom or a shower room. You've also got a kitchen. You've got 2 double bedrooms upstairs, and like I say, you've got that further additional room as a bathroom. Long garden goes at the back. It's a real treat to have this one on our books today, it really is. It's not going to be on the market long. It suits first-time buyers, somebody that likes a bit of character. If you're trading down even, absolutely perfect, because not everybody can afford certain values. You might be separating, or you might just you want to trade down for lifestyle reasons, and you want to get closer to the town. Well, this property, this 2-bed, and it's double bedrooms as well, property in Warwick Crescent will be perfect for you. What I'm going to do is spin the camera around. I'm going to just talk about the amenities, and then let's head in and have a take a good look at this property in Warwick Crescent. The elevations, you've got similar property just around here. It goes into a crescent, as you can just see. That comes off Spa Road, and then this just runs along into Kenilworth Gardens. The Lyric School's just up there. You've also got then another petrol station up there. Gifford's, Snowbury Lane, surgery's just up there, petrol station, walk into the town, and then you've got the good A350 links. You can get up to Devizes, you can get up to Trowbridge or Warminster, head down towards Laycock, you can get past Whitehall. Hey look, the M4 is about 20-25 minutes away on a drive. Heritage City of Bath, I don't know, 15 miles away, so that's a 40-minute drive, great day out. Even if you want to get onto the train, just down there by Leeks, it's every hour, gets into Chippenham. You can have a day out in London. I think that's an hour and 15 minutes from Chippenham to London Paddington. Or if you go the other way, sit on the train, 10 minutes, you're into Bath. So you've got a lot of amenities around you here, you really have. This is a great one to have on our books today. This is Warwick Crescent. It's a 2-bed. It used to be a 3 or 2/3, because they had a cot room. What they decided to do, instead of having that 3rd room upstairs, they wanted to create another bathroom, and I think they've done a brilliant job with it. We're going to go through there and take a good look around. Come on, let's have a little wander. You can just see that the pavement there's lowered. You can get a car in there quite easily. You could put one in front if you wanted to as well. But certainly there's parking there for you, which is really handy. Little bay window, that's how they were built back in the day. Let's open up the door, double glazed door. In we go. And of course you're going to be greeted by a little entrance hall. Those stairs, they just climb to that first floor landing, and you can just see that opening there. If I go that way a minute, that door there will lead you into the bathroom that's upstairs. But as you remember, I did say there's 2 bathrooms. Now, doorway, nice wood flooring. This opens up. You've got that lovely bay window just bringing in natural light. You've got your sofa units in there. They've got their TV on that side, so you can put the TV there. You can even put it over that fireplace, but what a cute fireplace it is. Lovely room to start with. It's a nice room to entertain when you're hosting guests or just yourselves. Cute room. Bay room this. And it's just a nice room to come into. And of course that door, you can just shut it all off, kick off for the day, get a glass of wine open, get that fire going. I'm a bit of an old romantic, so that's what I would do. There's also recess. You see that cabinet in there that you could make, I don't know, you could go and put some shelving into there. Let me just bring the camera around to this so I can show you this angle of the room. So you can just see best, the recesses that are there. And that's the nice thing. You can buy a modern home. You can have all the trappings of a modern home as well. But because this does have that extra storage room, in terms of the extra bathroom, I think this opens up nicely for people who like a bit of character as well. Lovely living room. Just come back on yourself into an inner passage. You can just see a door there. I'm not going to open it up. That then links you into the understairs storage. Gets a bit interesting now. Flooring continues. You've got this lovely open living room that opens into that kitchen. There's a downstairs bathroom there, which we'll show you in a minute. It's radiators. I think the boiler's in one of the cupboards upstairs. We'll check that out later. Look how much space you've got here. It's definitely the hub of the house. This is where you're going to entertain. Opening up into the kitchen, plenty of areas there for white goods. Plumbing for washing machine, etc, etc. Window to the side, just bringing in natural light, 1.5 volt sink unit. The oven's incorporated into the units, and then you have that extractor fan as well. Bring the camera back around this way, just over so I can show you the units. There's the units. Come back down on myself, and then you can just see exactly what I can see from here. Brilliant, brilliant space this. I think it's very, very well thought out. And then to have that extra dining room, remember you've got your living room ready to kick back. I think this is really important. If you've got kids as well, or you want to eat from the kitchen, well, this is ideal. Now coming from here, like I said, there's another door in here. And this is excellent. It's got a downstairs bathroom. But remember, boys and girls, there is an upstairs bathroom or shower room. So low level WC, wash hand basin there. You've got some tiled splashbacks or tiled parts to the wall. Obscure double glazed windows, as one would expect. Turn the camera around. There's a little radiator in behind that panel bath. And there's your shower attachment as well, and there's some ceiling spotlights. So all in all, pretty decent. A lot of space that goes on in here. Bring that camera back out itself into this dining room again. The dining room then opens up into that kitchen. Let's give you one more look at the kitchen. I think this is fantastic. It's priced to sell. Honestly, it really is. I think it's a great little cottage. You wouldn't notice how big it is from the outside. And then you're into this lovely living room where we started that tour before, well, just before we were outside, just after when we were outside. What a great little room this is as well. Let's get upstairs, have a look at those 2 bedrooms and bathroom. So as promised, we're back into this bathroom. This would have been the cot room or the study, and I think it was about when we sold it years ago, and I can't remember if it was back in 2005, but it used to be a cot room, and it was about 6 foot by 6 foot by something. It was quite a small room, so we didn't class it as a bedroom. It was just shy of it, so we used it as a cot room back then. But you got your shower, you got your low level WC, you got your wash hand basin, radiator, obscure double glazed window, and it's just great because you've then got the bathroom downstairs. Come into the bedroom 2. This is slightly smaller, as one would expect. But again, you can put your bed in here. You can use it as an office if you haven't got children. Perfect little room this, as a bedroom. There we are. Come back through, and then we're into the good size main bedroom. I think the loft is partly boarded, but a power up there as well, just to let you know. And the boiler, I think, is in that cupboard. So there's a door in the way, but I think that's where the boiler is, and I can't remember if it's a combi, but there's definitely boiler in that cupboard. Double bed, window to the front elevation, freestanding either side. And again, as I pull that camera in, you've got that natural light. You've got then another little recess here. You can see they've put a wardrobe in there, because in there, that's the cupboard over the stairwell. If you open that up, that's where all your bits and pieces will go. Close it back on yourself, and there we have your main bedroom. But all in all, a pretty good room. I mean, what I like about this is that you've got a 2-bedroom property, and it's just that little bit bigger than the modern ones, but also it's a bit cheaper, but it's got a bit more space to it. So if you like character, this is definitely going to be your bag. 2 beds upstairs, bathroom. Let's get outside, have a look at that rear garden for you. Queue outside just from this door, which was in the dining room, if you remember there. We're coming out to the patio door. There's an outside tap. The roof on the kitchen, and I don't know how many years ago it was done, but it was done, and there is a guarantee on it, so it's a flat roof. This is just an outbuilding. It's not used for anything, it's just storage, so it's not used as a room. You've got a door there. You could, it's obviously you could do with a paint and lick of paint, but it's just outside storage. So for your, I don't know, lawnmower and whatever, and you're going to need it for this, because look at this. very, very long garden, this. Goes all the way up to that pagoda up there. So let's walk up there and take a good look around. We've got a bit of timber fencing. Garden's long. Goes for quite some time, this. I'm not going to walk all the way up to the pagoda because you can just see it now. But as I turn the camera around, now you get another view of that rear of the property. So on that kitchen, not there where that pitch is, because that's the outbuilding. That's just an outbuilding. But just beyond that, there's a flat roof where that kitchen is, and I think the lady owner said there's a 10-year guarantee on that as well, which is pretty cool. I think this is a wonderful property. This is a wonderful 2-bed with space inside. I'm going to summarise what I think about this property for you. And it's pretty easy to summarise. You're going to say to me, I want somewhere close to town. And I'm going, okay, I've got something in mind. I've also got something in mind because it's got parking. I've also got some in mind because it's double glazed and gas. And it has an extra reception room. And it's not just the living room. So the living room's cute with that fireplace. But the dining room into that kitchen's big. And that's what you wouldn't normally have. You just have one room normally. And then you've got the downstairs bathroom. So in effect, you have 2 extra rooms because you've got 2 doubles upstairs and then another bathroom. So there's a lot going for this property, whether you're a first-time buyer or not. And, you know, it's the location that sells it. This isn't going to be on the market long. And I think it's a great cottage in Warwick Crescent. So look, any questions, you know it's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents. Feel free to give me a call. I hope you've enjoyed this tour as much as I have, and I can't wait to show you around. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, guys.